The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Pause that listen. Sama-sama sa TLC.
Half the world is sleeping, half the world's awake, half can hear their hearts beat, half just hear them break. I am but a traveler in most everywhere. Ask me what you want to know. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. I have been through sorrow, I have been to bliss. Where I'll be tomorrow, I can only guess. Through the darkest desert, through the deepest snow, forward, always forward I go. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way.
bawat umaga. Daily Cup po, 6:30 AM dito sa TLC.
Mabuhay! Are you, your friends, or your family are still planning to come to Australia? Why not? Let's make it happen. And of course, you might be wondering about the visas that would suit you best. So this is the right time. Please tune in every Friday from the 1st of October, 5 p.m. Philippines time or 7 p.m. Melbourne time. So wherever you are, please adjust. So once again, let's talk about migration. It's great to migrate. Only here with Lee on Talk Live channel. So see you then. Let's talk. Bye.
Good evening, everyone! Sama-sama sa TLC. This is another Tuesday episode of Hearts That Listen. So we continue our sharing. Ano yung hindi namin natapos last Tuesday, no? So please like and share our episode tonight and also be engaging with our, you can share your thoughts and your experiences this evening. So again, I would like to introduce tonight our power couple from Davao City. Hello, Coaches Tito and Senas. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Coach Loretta. Good evening, everyone, sa lahat ng mga viewers. No? Sabi nga ni Coach kanina, ito yung itutuloy na part no na hindi natapos natin na very nice episode, no? And together with me, syempre, yung maganda kong may bahay, no? Si Coach Senas.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for yet another very nice discussion, no? Continuation sa discussion natin last week. All right, and we had so much participation from our audience last week. So hopefully tonight also we'll be hearing from them as well, Coach.
Yeah. So we have another guest tonight. Guest talaga. So kasi sabi niya partner kayo, so kailangan niya akong samahan even he is now in Tagum City. So welcome, Coach Joel. Sana,
Hi,
Coach.
Hi, Coach Joel. Good evening.
At tingnan mo, nawawala talaga. Sige lang. Pasok ka lang mamaya pa, no? So, we'd like to, kasi talagang may problema. Hala, so, before we will start, may mga greetings na tayo.
Wow.
Magandang gabi, Coach
Coach Beng.
Beng, no? Thank you for watching. And we have our avid tagapagsubaybay, si Ma'am Elizabeth Albaran. And hello parentals daw, oh. Sabi mo,
Hola.
Hola. Hello, San. Can you join us tonight, San? Maybe your mom send you the link if you want. So you are welcome to join us tonight. Ay, may isang So,
Hey, Barbs.
Valdiveso. This must be an exciting evening. Super ganda ni Ma'am Sen. Wow. So we will, ayan, di na kaya ng net ko, Coach Lori and Coach Sisoy and Senes. Okay pa, you just be,
Never surrender, Coach Joel.
Okay. Just try. Try again.
Challenge lang yan.
Oh, sabi nga talaga ni Lum, manonood siya ngayon.
Hi, Lu. Mayong gabi.
So I told her that we are together tonight after our program just earlier this evening. Okay, so thank you very much. So our viewers tonight, please be engaging. No, you can share your experiences, your thoughts, and your opinions in our episode tonight. So Coach Sisoy and Coach Sinas, let's start the ball rolling.
Yeah, thank you. Siguro we can just have a short review, refresh. Refresh lang. Yan ang bago ngayon eh. Diba, just like sa laptop or computers, refresh. So,
refresh.
natin sila, refresh.
Para makakonect, Alin. Makakonect agad, refresh.
Yes, so just so that we will be, we'll just go back, review lang natin kung anong na-discuss natin, anong napag-usapan natin last week. We talked about self-esteem. All right. So, and we define self-esteem to be the overall, how your overall opinion of yourself. Okay. How you feel about yourself, about your opinions, your abilities, your limitations, yun, no? So, how you value yourself. Okay, tapos, we also talked about, Coach, no, the importance of self-esteem. Okay, so we know that for people who have high self-esteem, no, because self-esteem impacts relationship, impacts decision making, no, and our overall emotional and overall well-being, and these are very important, no, when we become adults, no. So therefore, as early as when we have children, no, we rear them, no, and help them to build a high self-esteem. Tapos dad, napag-usapan din natin ano ngayon? How to help build the self-esteem.
Self-esteem ng mga bata.
Ng mga bata.
Self-esteem ng mga bata.
Okay, and doon tayo nag-pause, di ba?
Oo,
Doon tayo
madami na
nag-pause.
tayo napag-usapan dun, Coach, di ba? Remember?
Yung mga pointers.
Yes, mga
so,
pointers.
We talked about making sure that we show that we love them, no, and then showing them that we value effort rather than perfection. No, so it's all about the journey, ganyan, and then encourage them always to try new things, no, because that will also build self-confidence, no, and then ano pa ba, yung being a model, no, meaning
Being a model.
Model being banning criticism, harsh criticisms about yourself and others. Kasi nakikita ng bata. Oo.
Kasi
Minsan,
pag makikita, pag maririnig nila tayo nag-criticize sa ating sarili, hindi maganda.
Yes.
Ngayon na yun ang ano natin.
Yes. Minsan hindi tayo self-aware that we do that, no? And when they hear and they listen and they see that you're doing that, they think that it's all right, no? So,
right,
and then what else? Asking them, no, what is rewarding for them? So that will also give them an idea, ito pala yung mga likes ko, ito pala yung gusto ko, no? So ito pala ang valuable sa akin. So that exercise, no, trains them, no, to look at the positive, all right? And then acknowledging their feelings. We also need to help them, no, and acknowledge and express their feelings. So remember yung mga statements, Coach Loretta, yung parang, I am upset because. No? So,
kailangan may explanation.
I am angry because, or I am happy because. So, yan. So, continue natin tonight. How else?
How else? So, yun ang question natin, how we can build, no?
Yes.
Okay, so siguro one of the tips na mabigay natin is to encourage them to voice opinion and ideas.
Yes.
Okay? So
diyan kasi that, no, it's when we allow the children to express their opinions and ideas. So, and sometimes their ideas may not agree to what we to our opinions. No? So but we need to teach them na ganun talaga, minsan, iba-ibang opinion ng mga tao. So, it can mean na nagdi-disagree, no? But it shouldn't be, paving the way towards ruined relationships. It's just agreeing
agree to disagree. No? Very important.
Agree to disagree.
Agree
that's
to disagree. Kasi it doesn't mean na mag-agree ka sa akin kasi tama ako or ikaw naman, but we just talk ideas. Coach,
share ko lang experience ko as a child, no? Kasi I don't know about your experience, no, Dad and Coach Loretta. Di ba yung mga bata before, di ba may sinasabi tayong children are meant to be seen, not heard. Di ba, no? But in our household, no, when I was growing up, si Papa ko kasi iba mag-isip, no? So, he was a national sales manager for a pharmaceutical company. And he used to always have people in the house, no? For a meeting, yung mga tao niya, dyan sila nagmi-meeting sa bahay, so ang dami-daming tao. So, but, when they are discussing something, it's not about work, no? So, sometimes they discuss ideas and all. You know what my dad would do? He would call one of us, let's say me, Sans, come here, join us. Ganyan, no? And I was grade 6, grade 5, ganyan. What do you think? What do you think about this?
Ah,
And so, and then I would be, I would say what I think about it. Or minsan kahit hindi ko naintindihan, Dad, what are you talking about? So, and he would explain and ask us, yeah, what do you think? And so, parang nadadala na namin yan growing up, no? So, and that's how it went, no, in the family. So it's always like, you're asking us, what do you think about this decision? Ganyan, no? So, and yun, so I'm trying also to do that with the kids, no, so that they're able to express lang opinions. And
Different talaga kasi kami noon iba naman eh. Di ba? Pag
parang
we're,
pa- parang pareho ata tayo ah.
yeah, ang mga bata, di ba, ayaw maglabot-labot, no? Huwag kayong makialam sa
Oo.
mga matatanda. Di
Go
ba?
inside your
So,
room. Go inside your room.
okay, go
kasi
inside
may
your room.
bisita,
Ay,
go in the
bisita,
room. Di
okay?
ba? May ganyan.
And I don't know ha, side bit lang, no? I just about opinions. Minsan nasasaktan tayo, no? Ako personally. Kasi pag kami nasa bahay, syempre yung mga ano namin, mga gamit, yung mga lumang, usually yung mga plato, kubertos, di ba? Yung mga kumot, di ba? Pero pag may bisita, lumalabas lahat ng bago, di ba?
Yeah. Those
What I'm
those
trying to say,
correct.
But
That's
what I'm
true.
trying
That's
to
true.
say is
That's
that
true.
different talaga ang upbringing. So different, which malaking impact talaga, no? Kaya nga, no? It's a discovery, no? A continued discovery to me while we are discussing this, no? Kung ano
Mhm.
pala yung mga ano ko before, mga experience ko before when I
Yeah.
was also a
So,
child.
so when you were told before na may mga bisita, you stay in the room, di ba, before. But for us, we were always like, may bisita, please, entertain them muna while I am getting ready. So it's
Yeah.
like that. So parang natitrain na din kami, no, for that. So, and again, but, we still have, discussions. There are times that we don't agree, and sometimes, we argue over some things, but it doesn't mean na away na because nagka-argue kayo. No, that
Yeah,
doesn't have to be that.
talaga. Yeah,
Yep.
kasi imagine I have children who are 20s already, no, ngayon, so they speak out their mind, their point of view of a certain thing. So minsan talaga na I do not agree talaga, no, but I have to respect them also with that aspect na especially now they are politically aware on what are the thing what is going on around, no. So
Yes.
we discuss over while we are eating. So kanina nga lang, so may mga sharing. So I'd like that because they speak out their mind. Kasi yung
Yes.
sa atin nila sinasabi kaysa ibang tao. I am affirming with that quote Senas and quote Sisoy na talagang mas mabuting tayo ang mauuna what are their thoughts, what are their stand on a certain issue kaysa sa ibang tao nila sasabihin. At
And
least
it's
kung may
also good.
kailangan
Yeah.
kailangan
Coach, it's also good
i-purify,
to
kailangan
hear it, di ba? Because it could be na
mm.
mali. May mali
Oo,
na,
kaya nga.
interpretation. Opinion is one thing, but interpretation is another. Pag mali
Yeah.
ang
The another
interpretation, that's an opportunity for
for us
parents
to check.
to
Parents to check.
correct or show, yeah,
Correct.
this is actually what's happening. So ganyan. So yeah, there's also learning in interactions like this.
Yeah, tama.
Yeah,
Kasi very
ganda talaga.
important is the comprehension eh. Di ba? Comprehension. No?
Oo.
Not just communication, but how the kids are comprehending the message. No? Message.
Yep.
Ang ganda
Yeah.
lang din kasi they are also asking some questions if the things are not clarified, if things are not clear to them. So yan lang maganda. So ano ito
Yes.
mama, bakit ganito ito? Yan ang maganda. No, they will not just it's really no, it's really kasi even I was brought up in a family na hindi talaga namin masasabi yung gusto namin before because pareho kami siguro ni Coach Siso, But luckily as I'm rearing our children with Coach Joel, so makikita nga they also have to share their peace of mind also. That's good, no? Maganda talaga. At least alam natin kung ano nasa puso nila. Hindi galing sa ibang tao, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah,
Share ko
that's
lang
good.
din, Coach. Si Sandy, I think
Mm.
she's still watching, no? When she was, I think, grade 1, no?
Oo.
Nag-comment yung teacher na parang, iba si Sandy. Sabi ko, bakit? Bakit teacher? Because she always wants to express, no? Always dapat meron talaga siyang masasabi dun sa sasabihin ni teacher. And of course, being a teacher, she'd like for everybody else naman to have equal opportunity to speak up. Hindi pwede na i-monopolize ni Sandy, no? So,
Oo.
And although that teacher actually says, I really value what Sandy is sharing kasi tawag dito, yung perception niya ba parang mature na daw sa ganyan. So when the teacher tells Sandy, Sans, can we talk about it after class? Ganyan, no? And she was only grade 1. And surprisingly, sabi ng teacher, imagine mo ma'am, pagkatapos ng klase ko, pagtingin ko sa likod, doon sa teacher's desk sa likod, nandun na si Sandy nakaupo. Kasi kasi may appointment pala siya na after school. After classes, mag-uusap sila. So, yan.
Grabe.
Ganun
Kasi they are trained na ganyan talaga, di ba? Ganyan talaga ang ng training ninyo. So imagine no, at grade 1,
grade
well,
Yeah.
na siya.
Hindi naman palaging tama. Maraming
Yeah.
mali din yung mga perception nila. But then again, it's an opportunity for us to correct, no? And it's good that they're able
So
to
may
explain.
may mga pagkakataon din na minsan hindi nagkakaugnay, nagkaano yung mga
Definitely.
ideas ninyo.
So many.
Especially now that she's working, no? She's already working and she has
Yes.
her own career
Oo.
already. So yeah.
And here at home, yun din like for certain idea, and we can have different sides. We take different sides to it. No? So let's say political, iba-iba yung sides namin, and we get to discuss that. But that's it. Agree to disagree. No? So taking away Sandy because Sandy's in Iloilo. So the ones who are left here, sila Jan, there's Rafi, there's Gaby, and ang ingay, no? But it's good. It's good that they're able to express.
Yeah, that's it. Doc Arwin is here, no? Wala pa siyang, baka nabibisi. Sabi lang niya, good evening. So, wala pa siyang input sa atin. We
Good
have
evening,
Good
Doc.
evening,
Kat
Doc.
Buenavista.
Hey,
Is she your
Kat.
friend,
Good
Kat?
evening.
Okay. So, nagsishare na lang si Coach Joel sa atin. Self-esteem is your opinion of yourself and how you feel about your abilities and limitation. When you
Yes.
have healthy self-esteem, you feel good about yourself and see yourself as deserving the respect of others. When you have low self-esteem, you put little value on your opinions and idea. True. No, talaga
Yes.
naman.
Mirroring yan eh. How you see yourself. Diba? Yun yung lalabas sa'yo. No? Oo,
Yeah.
lalabas
Next.
talaga yan.
Talaga.
Pero,
Ganda. Next.
sige.
Next, Dad.
Okay, so mayroon pa tayong iba, no? So, challenge daw, negative perception of self.
Yep.
Okay, so
what
ano ibig
happens
sabihin?
there? Ikaw, Dad.
Okay, anong ibig
when
sabihin?
they put themselves down,
Okay.
no, or when they, like for example, they don't like how they look, or they question their ability, or these things that it's always also an opportunity for the parent to build their confidence, diba?
Yeah.
But not necessarily negating it, but giving them another perception by your perception. Ano kunyari your child says, I'm not a good singer, no? Kapangit ko talagang kumanta, no? But we actually know it's not right, no? We know otherwise, ganyan. So what do you do as a parent? No, you just say, but to me and for the others who are listening, you are actually very good.
Yeah. So,
No?
affirm,
Building the confidence.
yeah.
Meron akong comment, no? Is it, kasi minsan, I don't know, gusto ko rin ng mga opinion ni Coach Loretta, ni Coach Senas, no? Yung bang, kasi minsan, ang parent, para bang lahat, no? Kaya mo yan, no? Kaya, I don't know what's the impact of that, no? Na lahat ng, para bang we support the kid na lahat, kaya mo yan, lahat ng bagay, kaya mo gawin.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week when si Mikael actually raised that.
Yeah.
No?
Okay.
There's that.
Do we have limitations in building self-esteem? Baka sumosobra na yung bata and all. I think it would be good also if, we help the child also be self-aware. So earlier we talked about them discovering their talents, where they are good at, diba? And that is where we also try to develop, no? And tayo din, no? Because we see mas objective yung nakikita natin, no? But so yun.
Kasi ako noon, ako personally noon, yung dream ko before was to be a doctor.
Oo.
or next to be a lawyer. Eh, wala naman kaming pangtustos, di ba? Wala naman kami, di ba? Funds for that.
So,
So, di ba? Para bang, kasi minsan yan, kaya mo yan, kaya mo
Mm-mm.
yan. But again, based on experience, siyempre, no, ito lang yung pwede namin gawin.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
we always may ano talaga. Kasi nga talaga minsan kanina nga yung my younger son was really reading no something and she said, "Kabulok gid na ko no I'm so dumb with
Yes.
all these things.
Same.
I cannot understand." So yung ana nga mga ano ba nga mga but I told him na, "Oh, you just stop and then go back to
Yes.
your readings and maybe you can understand again." So yung mga
Oo.
ganyan, yung na mga kaysa
Yeah.
kaysa ano pagagalitan mo na
Mm-mm.
talaga. Kaya nga 'no, because when they put themselves down, mahirap din na anuhan mo din na, talaga namang hindi ka marunong yan,
Oo.
'no?
Minsan, a very simple example lang talaga, coach. Pag sabihin ng anak mo, ang pangit-pangit ko,
Oo.
'di ba? And that is, if you just let that, if you just let that pass, parang hindi wala kang intervention, and they continue to repeat that, they will believe that na pangit sila, 'di ba? But each
Mm.
child is beautiful on his own. May
Yeah,
kanya-kanyang beauty, may kanya-kanyang talent, 'di ba? So, yun, it's now the role of the mother or the
the
father, or
father.
the responsible adult around that child, no? To
Mm.
build his confidence, no? No, you are
Tama.
beautiful to me, no? And there are
Talaga.
also a lot of people who look at you and they see you beautiful.
Yeah.
Ganyan.
Yan
So,
lang talagang
I
iba-iba ang beauty ng isang tao. They have to understand that, 'no? Kasi ngayon naman talaga alam mo na 'no, with the advertisements that we have, with a lot of beauty products that we have.
That
So,
is,
minsan minsan nga mai-insecure talaga yung not
mm-mm,
so they would no, let us be honest na hindi talaga maganda tingnan, 'no? Mahirap talaga yan. So,
mm-mm.
especially now that we are in social media talaga. Naku,
Yes.
makakakita yan.
Mm-mm.
They have may kaya yung mali yung pamangkin ko ata na ano na may ilalagay na sa mukha, mga ganyan ko, "Ano na naman ito?" Yung mga ganyan 'no, because of
Diba?
especially
Tapos,
now the Kutsen and Kutsiso yung mga whitening products na ano
yes, that's
talagang
it.
ano
Yes. Yung parang, the concept of beauty is very commercialized, and unfortunately, syempre, yun ang naaano sa mga bata. Dapat ang
yeah.
maganda, maputi,
Yes. Okay.
payat,
We have
matango ang
chat.
ilong and all that
Oo, kasi
stuff.
ikaw nga tayo these are the things that is being feed to us, no? Na ganito yung beauty. Where in fact, the studies have shown that 80% of women, no, feel bad after reading a fashion magazine. Kasi pag open nila kasi automatically compare themselves. Di
right
ba? Ay,
away.
ang ganda ng kilay niya, ang ganda ng ano niya, ng
Mm-mm.
skin niya. So you always
Mm-mm.
compare. You
Mm-mm.
always compare. So yun. Kasi ang perception natin ng beauty nga is yung mga nasa catwalk, yung mga
Mm-mm.
model, di ba? So we tend to look at them. No? Where in fact, iba naman yung build ng body natin.
Oo.
Hindi naman. So we have our own beauty. No? We have our own beauty.
Yes.
Ay, do not get us wrong, mga viewers, ha. It's not good. It's really good to beautify ourselves, but what
Yes,
we're
of
trying
course.
to say here is really na minsan we compare ourselves already to this kind of ano ba, in
Yes.
commercial. That's why, and we go par with that, no? Hindi na natin ma-accept na talaga
Mm-mm.
kung ano
Yes.
ang nandito, anong beauty na within us, okay? So
Mm-mm.
may tawag dito, may ano pa si Coach Joel, sabi niya, some of the causes of low self-esteem may include unhappy childhood where parents or
Yes.
adults
Okay na.
raised
Oo.
such as teachers were extremely critical. Poor
Mm.
academic performance in school resulting in lack of confidence. Ongoing stressful life events such as relationship breakdown or financial trouble. Totoo.
Mm-mm.
Totoo yan. Ay, may experience ako dyan, dalawa. Okay? We join dance contest. Di ba? Uso pa yung mga folk dance noon. Coach Loretta, yung mga ganun.
I'm used to
Di ba?
dance.
Oo. Oo. So, mga head talaga, ganun-ganun eh. Bibo tayo ng bata pa. No? So,
Oo.
nakaabot kami ng next, third or second level. And, no,
Oo.
kasi dapat daw, no, yung suot namin was, pajama.
Mm.
Pajama.
Oo.
Ang ate ko kasi siya yung chaperon that time. No, hindi niya hinubad yung pantalon ko. No, parang lang sa Bisaya, gilukot lang niya. So during our
Oo.
performance, pabas yung yung
Yung
pantalon
pajama.
ko.
Pandala.
So
Oo.
siyempre minus points 'yon. Minus
Oo.
points 'yon, 'di ba? So paglabas ko talaga automatic ang ginawa ng teacher ko, kinurot kagad ako. So, di ba, yung mga ganon, di ba, instead of, so, para bang malaking impact yun. Nag-attend din ako ng
Yeah.
mga quiz bee before, di ba?
Oh, yan. Talaga yan.
Oo,
Sus, grabe
tapos,
impact yan sa akin.
hindi ka nag ano talaga, no, nag-level up doon sa expectation, di ba? Instead of, kinurot rin ako. So, para ilang beses ko,
Suki sa kurot
o
pala.
ilang gabi ko pinag-aralan yon, di ba? Notebook pa noon kasi walang ano, di ba? So, yun pala, no, it contributed, no? Malaking bagay yon. Malaking bagay.
Yan, may experience ako niyan kasi ano talaga ko, I am in the quiz bee yung sa Araling Panlipunan, yung history. I was very good with that. And then siguro I was parang na mental block ako. This a championship part na. Question is very simple. The question is was very simple. It's just ano ang national tree. So my answer was wrong. Ano nga yung answer ko? Basta iba, and then yun, my mentor, really, a teacher of mine was really mad no, na ano talaga siya, na very simple lang daw na ano, hindi ko nasagot. And then I was one also of the yung maging sana ako maging yung dramatic dialogue. So anong ginawa nila kasi malilimutin daw ako with that very simple uh, pinalitan ako with that contest. So yan, minsan tama nga talaga si Coach Joel, minsan yung adult, no,
Yes.
kasi yeah. Hanggang nag-high school ako, ang tawag sa akin ni ma'am is apitong ata, kasi parang apitong ata yung nasagot ko. Hanggang high school, oh, si Miss Apitong, oh, ganyan talaga ang tawag sa akin.
Yeah.
Pero I had a very good mentor also during my high school days. I was able to cope it up, no, na binalik niya sa akin yung especially kasi alam niya na magaling ako sa dramatic dialogue, kaya lang hindi ako natuloy nung elementary because of that incident. So binalik ako ni ma'am, so ganyan. So at least may teacher din na tumulong sa akin. Yan talaga minsan, no, na pagkakamali lang ng isang estudyante, because
Yeah.
hindi mo alam, 'di ba Coach Sisoy, pag quiz bee noon, maraming tao sa harapan, hindi laan, marami talaga, so nataranta ako that time. No, kasi very simple. Loretta, very simple question ya. Championship round na hindi mo alam. Sabi talaga. When the
Coach,
time comes, yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
When the time came na contest na naman ng dramatic dialogue, o palitan mo na yan si Loretta kasi malimutin yan sa iba
Oh,
na
wow.
partner. Yeah, so yun, hindi ko talaga malilimutan na experience yan. Grabe yan. Hanggang
Ang
ngayon
ginawa
na
natin, mayroong experience si, I don't know, si
Si Sandy. Si Sandy na naman.
Si Sandy.
Kasi si Sandy, nursery, she was just learning to speak Tagalog. Kasi, di ba, syempre sa bahay, we are either speaking in English or Bisaya. Kasi Cebuano, di ba? So, pure Bisaya. But here in Davao, it's medyo mixed Bisaya and Tagalog. But,
Yeah.
as a kid, it was very difficult for her to speak in Tagalog. So, nursery, and then kasi maganda, yung malakas ang boses ni Sandy even when she was very small. So, siya yung pinili na mag-oration sa Linggo ng Wika. Manuel L. Quezon. So, mga 5
Bayanin ng
stanzas.
lahi.
Yes. So, 5 stanzas yan, Coach Loretta. And super, memorize niya talaga yung first 4, no? Pero we always have a trouble on the 5th stanza. So, nung siya na lumabas, happy siya kasi maganda yung makeup niya, tapos may malaking bulaklak here. And then when she went out the stage, may pa ganyan pa. Ganyan siya. Tapos syempre, ang stage mother nasa harap, sabi ko, so bow din siya. So start na din siya. Manuel L. Quezon. And, very smoothly for the first 4 stanzas. Tapos na-block out siya. Sabi niya ganon. And siya. Tapos sabi ko, and I was dictating to her the next few lines. Sabi ko, ganyan ako. Tapos, di ba?
Nasa microphone.
Microphone ito. Gym. Punong-puno yung gym. Ganon. Unsa?
Hindi ko kanumon.
Ano ma? I don't understand. So, ako kasabot. So, lahat ng parents, lahat ng nanonood, tawa ng tawa. But, si Sandy, smile pa rin siya. Tapos, sabi ko, bow na lang, bow. Bow na. Tapos, pag-alis, babay pa rin.
Ay, grabe talaga si Sandy.
Sabi nung MC, parents, please do not dictate. Pero talaga yung batang yan. So,
Mm.
but the
Grabe.
self-esteem is there. Super,
Yeah.
super confident talaga. Nakakatawa
Ay,
ng
may,
bata.
may ano nga related sa ating discussion si Barbie Noblesa. Sabi niya, or my
Yes.
parents would say, maganda ka, pero ang itim mo.
Yeah. But, yung may mga
Or maganda ka pero mataba. Yung mga ganyan. No? So,
sabi ng ang kapatid ko na teacher, di ba? Yun ang sabi, anong bigay ng
sabi ng kapatid niya, teacher, ma'am, sa
probinsya.
no? So, medyo malayo school niya. Sabi yung kapatid niya. Okay, class, please give
Magbigay ng halimbawa na maganda.
subalit, ngunit.
Ngunit.
Give magbigay ng pangungusap na may salitang ngunit. So sabi ng
bata,
Ma'am, ang guro ko ay mataba.
Ngunit.
Maganda. O, bumawi.
Yan sa mga experience talaga, tawa na ka, very real experience niya. Sumakit yung loob niya, mataba. Ngunit,
may comment si Doc Arwin, pakibasa nga ko, Sen. Alam mo naman ito si Doc Arwin, maganda talaga.
Good components of self-esteem are ability to see one's strengths, to be able to face challenges, can withstand various issues, including negativities, knows how to respond to the call of leadership, and can be positive even in struggling times. Yes, Doc. And it's very good that we build that foundation very, very early on in childhood. So, yan talaga ang pinakamalaking responsibility natin. No? And, as parents, sometimes we make a lot of mistakes along the way. No? But hopefully, yung result ng mga bata, yung self-esteem is still, very high.
May isa pa, si Coach Joel. Sometimes self-esteem that is too high or too low can be a sign of mental health disorder. For example, people with low self-esteem may live with depression, while those with self-esteem that is too high may have narcissistic personality disorder.
Yes.
Yun ang sabi mo, Coach Sen, last Tuesday, na kahit na hindi talaga, nasusobrahan. Pero alam mo, may comment ang anak niyong maganda.
Sorry.
At least may
And sabi ni Cheryl Gungob, hello Ma'am Che, she said, love it. Wow, ganda talaga. Tingnan mo talaga ang ating mga engagement ngayon, no?
Yeah.
So next, it's what time is it? It's 9:08.
9:08. Oo.
Sige, we continue.
So kanina, Dad, di ba sabi mo, paano kung di ba we're always saying, magaling ka and all, ganyan, di ba? Kahit minsan, we know it's not, di ba? So that's why it's also part of our responsibility, no? To help our children discover their, themselves, where they're good at, what their talents are, and help them develop this, no? So, minsan kasi, let's say ikaw, Dad, example lang. Let's say frustrated singer ka, 'di ba? Tapos gusto mo talaga yung anak mo singer din, pero kung walang talent, mahirap din kung pilitin natin, 'di ba? So, so
marami 'yan sa mga contest talaga, 'di ba? Doon lumalabas yung mga mga dreams sa mga parents.
na hindi natuloy ipapasa sa mga
bata.
Example, Coach, yung eldest namin, si Janjan, is actually a singer. But we didn't really give it much thought. Hindi namin siya sineryoso when she was very very young, no, na magaling pala siyang magkumanta. The one who discovered him was actually a teacher. Okay, a teacher na pinakanta lang siya in class, and then sinali siya in one of the contests here in Davao. And that is when we discovered, iba pala talaga ang quality ng voice ng batang ito. And, it was, we were very appreciative of the teacher kasi grabe talaga ang support. Grabe ang support sa bata, no? And from that support ng teacher, it actually, parang, from there, the whole school actually also supported him, no? So, ang maganda talaga ang resulta
Voice
din. So it doesn't have to be only parents who can help.
Kaya may mga discoveries din kasi sa school coaches, no? Coach Cesar, Coach Sina. Minsan hindi natin ma-discover ang talents ng mga anak natin dito sa sa bahay, no? Because especially my daughter, no? I do not know, she's good at playing basketball pala, no? Kaya nga sabi nilang na one of the naglalaro na siya ng basketball doon when she was in senior high. So hindi ko man alam na naglalaro din. Ganyan, parang sa school, may mga ano din, may mga discoveries din na ang school talaga is also very supportive to our children.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oo.
Minsan nga, tawag dito, minsan maso-surprise na tayo, di ba? Totoo ba yan? Hala, marunong pala ang anak ko niyan kasi kasali na sa contest. part
Yes.
of
Oo.
part of the team na ng mga ganyan ng
Mm,
mga
mm. Or
discovery.
magaling pala ito sa debating, di ba?
Oo, sa
Tapos
debating
sino
class.
nakaka-discover ang teacher pala, 'di ba? So it's
Yan
it's
talaga.
very it's also, the growth or the development of the child actually falls not only on the parents but
Yes.
all on the significant adults
So,
around them
others.
as well. Yes.
May dalawang comments na maganda dito from Sandy and Doc Arwin. I will show it to you. Sabi ni Doc, great training for building self-esteem are facing failures. True, standing up in
Yes.
mistakes, accepting
Mhm.
weaknesses temporarily, letting go of some items, losing in competitions, crying in
Yes.
sadness, and experiencing difficulties, but turning all of these setbacks as lessons learned and opportunities for a transformation.
Correct.
Wow! Ganda
Correct.
talaga ito. Tama. And
Yes.
then your daughter said, maganda din ang, ikaw babasa nito, Coach Sisoy.
Oh, Sisoy.
Sige, okay. Building your self-esteem allows you to have the courage to go after opportunities you never thought you'd go after. If didn't I believe in myself, I never would have taken the opportunity to work in Cebu and Iloilo, alone away from my family. Very important talaga to start them young and build them up as they grow older. Wow.
Yan. Sayang hindi na pumasok si Sandy, ganda talaga ng input niya. So
Hindi, kailangan kasi
congratulations.
magpa-parlor eh. Magpa-parlor before
Congratulations, Coach Sisoy and Senes, no? You have such a beautiful and a very smart daughter. So, tingnan mo naman. Totoo, no? Kung hindi, imagine she goes in herself, no? Imagine, alone, hindi yan basta-basta. Tapos, minsan pa nga, kung very protective sana kayo, siya, ay, wag na doon, son, kasi babae ka, son.
Right.
Anong gagawin mo doon? O, diba? Anong
Right.
gagawin mo doon? You felt that, Cosel?
Pero gusto gusto eh. So
we
you just
tried.
have
No,
to.
so we feel nga ano naman eh, our responsibility not is, 'di ba, pinag-aral mo, 'di ba? Later on, it's really a reality that these kids will ano talaga, they will pursue, no? They will build their own family. So, yun.
Yeah.
But again, as parents, 'di ba, you really want them to stay.
Yeah. I just
Minsan
like to
siguro,
comment, on what Coach
Doc Arwin.
Arwin said earlier, no, about
Mm.
preparing children to face failures, are they able to get up, from their setbacks and all. Yes, I do really agree with you, Coach Arwin. No? In fact, that is why we have talked about that in the past, episodes, no, yung facing failures, ano yun?
Face the wall.
Facing
No,
failure.
for that, no. So yun, no, because it's really very important that we prepare our children, no, not only for success but also for failures, no, because the failure is a reality in life, and they should be able to stand up from these failures.
Failure is part of success actually.
Yes.
Hindi siya opposite.
It's part of the journey.
It's ang karamihan kasi na we are really wired is failure or di ba? Success. Hindi pwede, no? Hindi dapat ano siya. Ano dapat ang ano natin diyan? Understanding.
It's mga setback lang. It's always a set. There's you just treat failures as setbacks, no, to prepare you for the comeback, no, and end result is there, no. So it's journey talaga yan siya.
Oh, may
Yeah.
ang mga pinsan ni Coach Joel from Iloilo is watching. Si
Hello.
Neng, Mary Jane, yeah. Nandun ngayon si Sandy, di ba? Iloilo.
Yes.
Oo.
Andun din si Sandy.
Oo.
And we have Cheryl na po, a healthy self-esteem is being positive about yourself even if others don't. It's how you
Yes.
perceive your worth that others don't. Despite the negative comment, you can use it to improve yourself more rather than taking it negatively. Yan, kaya nga.
Mm-mm.
Yan din ang mahirap, no? If we'll be bombarded with negativity, sometimes we will put ourselves down. But if we have that good self-esteem, minsan,
Yes.
so, kayo naman ang nagsabi niya na, hindi naman ako. So,
Oo,
you can
kayo,
always
what's your
move
opinion?
forward.
It doesn't have to be mine. Parang ganon.
Yeah.
Correct.
Talaga.
Ang
Thank you, Ma'am
pala,
Che. Thank you.
palagi kong sinasabi diyan sa sa mga anak ko, no. Kahit sa mga mga
Coaches.
coach ko is never let the weakness of others govern your life. Okay?
Or their insecurities.
The insecurities govern. Kasi yun eh. Di ba? That's the reality. And ikaw, naniniwala ka naman. So, do not.
Mm-mm. Yan,
Yes.
kasi maraming mga coach natin. Chinese philosophy, one step backward, two steps forward. Yan daw ang cha-cha. Sabi, ikaw ba yung nagsabi, Coach Sisoy, di ba?
Yeah,
Cha-cha.
that's one step backward, two steps forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so siguro pag-usapan din natin, no, at this moment yung mga mistake that parents make, no, which may ruin self-esteem ng mga bata.
So before we will do that, can we have a short break, for
Yes.
our brand partners? Okay.
Thank you.
Hello mga ka-TLC! I am Ace Perez.
And I am Attorney Migs Nograles.
Please watch Ask Attorney Migs. It's an online show that talks about our everyday legal concerns.
Yes, and you can like our page and you can ask questions and we talk about your everyday situation. So we have cases to answer, mga PM nyo. We try to answer them. So get ready.
Every Monday sa TLC, 6:30 p.m., Ask Attorney Migs.
Dito lang sa TLC. So let us get ready for
Bagong Adlaw.
Bagong Hisgutanang Legal.
David's Faith Insulin Plant Wine is made from insulin plant extract with infusion of healthy fruit sourced from certified organic farms such as Guyabano, Dragon Fruit, and Bignay. Powerful mixture now offers wonderful health benefits. The first all-natural insulin wine helps lower blood sugar. Insulin plant wine, organic, natural, ligtas at epektibong pampababa ng blood sugar. All-natural, FDA approved. Award-winning product. For your inquiries, orders, message Talk Life Channel's FB page. Call or text 0917-887-3227.
Okay, we're back. Before we will
Yes.
start, let's greet Coach Ismenia. No, she's watching us this evening, and Lee, the one who will start her program with us
Hello,
at Talk Live
Lee.
Channel on October 1. Migration. Okay, thank you, Lee, for watching. So, let's continue. Ang ganda na ating
Okay,
sharing.
so pag-usapan natin yung mga mistakes that parents make, no, which may ruin self-esteem, no. Nabasa namin to from Global Child Prodigy.
Yes.
Prodigy.
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 Okay. Sige.
Yeah, anong input
Okay,
nila
so,
sa
ang number
atin?
one daw, no, ang number one na mistake is ito, comparing. Okay? Comparing hindi lang sa iba, and especially sa, di ba? Sa pamilya, no? Panganay kinukumpare sa bunso, ang bunso kinukumpare, di ba? Mabuti pa yung kapatid mo, di ba? Mabait, di ba? Ikaw tamad, di ba?
And we do make that mistake once in a while.
Yes, yes.
Mia culpa din ako
We're
niyan.
very upset.
Or kapitbahay, di ba? Mas mabuti pa yung anak ni ano. Kasi ganito,
Oo.
di ba? And even also child, no? They also compare us to their other parents. Di ba? Buti pa yung mga parents nila kasi ganito rin.
Let's talk about the child. So, ang impact kasi sa bata, it's always, so the tendency ng anak now is then to compare himself to others. Which, dapat hindi because what we want to build is his value, no, of
Value.
how he values himself. No?
Yeah, true.
Not necessarily comparing to others. No, otherwise he will continue to be frustrated if he's always comparing to others because other people, there are always people who may be, better, no? So or so if ganyan kasi ang ang perception na tinuturo natin sa bata, it will lead to very low self-esteem.
Correct.
Ma-devaluate ang self-esteem nila. No?
Mahirap.
So, and
Especially,
reminders yan sa atin
oh,
that
and I don't know,
Yeah. Thank you for
especially, no,
that. Thank you for that.
ito nangyayari especially, halimbawa, no, yung mga ate and kuya are achievers, di ba? Tapos yung mga sumusunod, di ba? Parang mediocre lang or wala, di ba? I-compare ka, kita mo yung mga awards na ano mo dyan, kapatid mo, di ba? Wala ka talagang,
Lumalabas yan sa mga sharing ng mga estudyante ko, coaches. Yung mga kasi yung minsan ang insecurities din nila kasi si ate, ganito ang na-achieve, ako ganito lang. So especially in matters of intellectual capacity, yung academic performances ng mga anak, mahirap din, no? Kasi minsan hindi mo talaga iba-iba din kasi yung achievements nila sa school.
iba-iba din ang intelligences, di ba? Ito yung
Yes,
sinabi
yeah,
ni
exactly.
Coach Edilor before, na
Delor,
iba-iba
yes.
yung
So,
intelligence ng bata, no? So, pwedeng academic, pwedeng in art, no? Music, no? So, iba-iba. So, yun. Right?
iba talaga.
okay, so comparing
Thank
number
you
two,
Thank you for that reminder.
We're also reminding ourselves because we have
Yes.
4 children and it's it's also a challenge, no? So, yun.
sige, number 2 is preventing them for making mistakes.
Yes.
Okay?
We've been talking about this over and over again, It's okay to make mistakes. And we need to remind ourselves that, and therefore we also need to remind our children that okay lang to make mistakes. What is important is that we learn from them.
We learn from them.
And then we avoid making the same mistakes. No? So yun, that is the most important, no? So that they can move forward, no? Grow, mature, no? Make better decisions, yung ganyan. Alright? Ang third, coach, is punishing versus disciplining.
Yan.
Yeah. So, ang tendency talaga natin as parents is to punish right away, no?
Right away.
Yeah. But the better option now is discipline.
The
No? So,
discipline.
why is it a better option? Kasi when we punish, we are
Punish.
actually focusing on the fault or on the
Yes.
mistake, no? Rather than if we talk about discipline, and di ba we talked about this when we had the episode Face the Wall?
Face
Okay,
the
so
wall, yes.
yes, so disciplining kasi allows them to be aware of the choices. Okay? So, anong choice niya? What are the actions and the possible consequences? So, dapat,
Consequences.
that is better because there's learning. Whereas kung
Yeah.
punish lang, there's just fear. Fear of the mistake. Whereas kung discipline, there's learning and therefore moving forward. Yes.
Yeah. That's good, no? Maganda yan. Maganda talaga yan. Discipline, not to punish.
Yes.
Okay?
2 more?
Number 4, no? Planning your child's life.
And making the
yan.
And making the choices. We're in fact in one of my talks, no, during about retirement, no, I was telling them that your kids are not your retirement.
You're not your retirement plan.
Your retirement plan.
Retirement
Kasi
plan.
nag-iisip sa mga bata kasi alam ko pag matanda na ako, di ba? Alagaan nila ako, doon ako titira sa
Yes.
kanila, no? So,
Sometimes when we have everything planned, yung bang ABCD, ganitong gagawin mo, ganito, ganyan. And so therefore now, the child does not have a choice. Does not have a say on what happens, di ba? So again, that limits growth,
Yeah.
no? And then again,
May experience ako dyan
Yes,
sa dalawa
Coach,
kong
please
anak.
share.
Kasi yung eldest son ko, ang focus namin talaga nandun sa school, sa Holy Cross, mag-working student siya kasi financially, di talagang ganyan. So, natanggap na siya. But during afternoon na sana pupunta na siya sa office where he will be assigned, nag-message niya sa akin na he really wants to take up civil engineering. So, the first tendency that ang reaction ko talaga, galit talaga ako kasi ang effort namin lahat is nandun, no? Sa Holy Cross siya. Pero sabi ko kay Coach Joel na maybe this is not the time na we have to insist, no? We have really to find ways na, kasi galit talaga ako kasi sayang, no? Scholarship yun nandun sa Holy Cross eh. No, but ngayon sa University of Mindanao, you have to spend, no? So,
Oo.
Yun,
Yes.
so yun talaga ang nangyari. So, but we
So,
allow him to do that. And the
yeah.
other one, the second child, no, the daughter
Mm-mm.
of ours, gusto niya talaga kumuha ng medical technologies. So that's why
Mm.
when she was in senior high, we enrolled her sa San Pedro College talaga. But
Mm-mm.
unfortunately, nawalan nga ng trabaho si Coach Joel. And
Mm-mm.
then sabi ko, Nak, why try to, kasi gusto niya talaga mag-medicine. Sabi ko, why not try to take manang BS Biology muna sa USEP. No? Kasi
Mm.
walang bayad. So, at least yun, even she does not want it, nang she enrolled, sabi niya, "Ay, hindi ako magkukuha ng biology mama, baka wala pa din kayong pera, hindi ako kukuha ng medicine." So, kumuha siya ngayon ng ng electrical engineering. So, yung mga
Ah,
ganyan na mga instances, no, sometimes we have to lead
mm-mm.
our children. Pero may mga instances din talaga na we cannot really afford, no? Kaya lang, bigyan talaga din, we should also be honest to our children also na
Correct. Mm-mm.
Yun yun.
imagine kung kaya sabi nga, tama ka talaga Mama 'no, kung sana imagine 100,000 daw ang gastos ngayon ng medical technology
Per
sa San
semester.
Pedro. O
Yeah.
kasi may yung mga ano lang, on the job
Correct.
training
Mahal.
nila,
Yes.
mahal.
Oo.
Oh,
Ako
sabi
nga,
pa niya sa
coach.
akin, oh,
Yes, go
"Yes
ahead.
coach." Oh,
Yeah,
"Ikaw,
yeah,
you
go ahead.
go."
Please finish your
Ah,
story.
sorry. Sabi niya na sana ay at this point kung nag-i-insist siya baka na-stop din siya ngayon, 'no, at least
Mm.
ngayon sabi ko,
Yeah. So
yung
at
mga
least may
talagang
realization din siya, coach.
oo, oo,
Oo.
oo,
Ako
maganda.
nga, coach, I was, very funny because my sister was a nurse. Okay, and she was
Ah,
based in the States. And so because my parents saw her success, gusto nila nurse din ako. So, when you are 15 years old, going into college, parang, of course, accept the decision of your parents, di ba? How can
oo,
you cannot expect a 15-year-old kid to plan her future na her whole life. So sabi man
oh,
ng parents
correct.
ko, mag-nursing ako, okay. 'Di ba? So nag-nursing ako, medyo mahal ang nursing. So napasubo na,
Oo,
ayaw ko na mag-shift, no. But so tinapos ko talaga yung nursing, no. And but alam mo yung hindi ko gusto yung ginagawa ko because
mm.
pag merong, when a baby gets sick and you are there in the pediatric ward, umiiyak din ako, 'di ba? So affected na ako. Or when
Oo,
namamatay, may pasyenteng namamatay, na-affect ako. So,
oo,
I feel like, I really don't belong here. And so, when I graduated from college, so syempre yung papa ko prepared everything na dapat, so nag-exam ako, that's good. I already had my PRC, but he
mm.
wanted me to take CGFNS para makasunod kaagad ako sa
It's
Sa
true.
ate
system.
mo, ah,
And ang dami kong excuses, coach. Sabi ko, busy ako because I started to work right away, but not as a nurse. Not as a nurse. Not,
hmm,
and he gave me that freedom. Pero sabi niya, mag-exam ka si GFNS. So, okay, pinagbigyan ko si Papa. So, nag-exam ako. Pumasa. So, of course, now the expectation talaga was for me to fly to the States and be a nurse. And sinabi ko talaga sa papa ko, pa, ayaw ko man talaga mag-nurse. I really want to be in sales because you are a
hmm,
salesperson, and I've seen you do it day in day out, and that is what I want to be. Ayaw ko mag-nurse, di ba? So,
oo,
plus pa talaga na nag-asawa ako.
Oh,
So,
nag-asawa siya. Tapos hindi naman sa lugi, no? Kasi ang
ah,
napangasawa niya, no, nurse, no, Narciso. Nearsighted kasi ako. Nurse,
ate nurse
Narciso.
ka, kaya pala
still my
nakahanap ng ibang nurse.
Oo,
So,
oo,
so never talaga ako nag-practice as a nurse. But
oo.
hindi naman resentful ang parents ko doon sa akin. The
Oo,
first few years siguro, they would always say, sana nandun ka na sa kapatid mo, di ba?
Yes.
But they saw naman how happy I am, where I am, how I am thriving in my career, no? They have seen na nag-grow ako. So, they were happy for me. They're happy for me. So, yun din isa.
Very challenging talaga yan. Okay? On one hand naman, pupunta tayo doon sa isang mga ibang picture na naman, no, ng parents na syempre yung ang pinag-usapan natin, 'di ba, yung gusto nila para sa mga
Mm-mm.
bata.
Mm-mm.
And ang dami kong
oo,
nakilala ng mga ganong mga bata na halimbawa, yung parents sila are teachers,
Mm-mm.
no?
yes,
Gusto ng mga bata na ibang course. Kaya lang, mag-teacher
Mag-teacher
ka.
ka.
Kasi pag mag-retire ako, ikaw na yung
ikaw ang
papalit.
kapalit,
Sa item
ikaw
ko.
lang susunod.
And a lot, no, nandun lang sila sa lugar nila, no. Alam ko na ang dami nilang dreams. But nandun lang
Yeah.
sila, no. They cannot get away kasi, you know, tied up sila doon sa parents nila. And no, I really appreciate them.
Yeah.
No, kaya lang yun na nga, we were talking about that, but medyo may challenge, no. May challenge talaga.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mikael,
May mga comments ate pa.
Yes,
Unahin
go
mo na
ahead.
natin ko, Coach. This is Ate Mercino, one of the catechists also. She retired already as a professor sa Ateneo. Good evening. Nice topic for the entire family, for parents and children. Mahirap talaga maging responsible and compassionate parents. True.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you,
Right.
Ate Mars. Thank you.
Oo.
So, nandito parang
Ay,
Hi.
akala ko mamiss ko si Mikael tonight. Hello,
Hi,
Mikael. How are
Mikael.
you?
Will the parents support yung passion ng anak even though the passion has very low chance maging potential source ng income in the future? Magiging brutally honest ba ang parents and stop him early or keep supporting
Sige.
him?
So,
Oh, wow.
Difficult talaga itong mga tanong mo,
Grabe
Mikael.
talaga itong bata
very
na ito.
powerful questions to, ah. Parang
Kaya
close.
nga.
Okay.
Oo.
Okay, normally ako paano ba 'yan?
Mm-mm.
Ako practical, no. I would right
Practical,
away
yeah.
tell the my child siguro na what will happen to you in the future. But then again, yung nurturing side ko will
Yes,
also
okay.
say saan ka ba masaya? Saan ka
Masaya.
happy? Okay, so example na lang, nandito pa naman si Jan, no? So, Jan finished entrepreneurship in UP, Ateneo, no?
Oo.
And but he's always saying na gusto ko talaga sing music talaga ang gusto niya. But I was just telling him, just finish this course and you can proceed, no? To the love of music. And he did his part, and I'm letting him also, since he graduated already from entrepreneurship, baon na niya yon, and now he can go into music. And music does not necessarily guarantee na sisikat ka, di ba? Or you will be rich, you will be famous. But what is important is yung nagagawa niya, di ba? He can go into music, no, and share it with people as well. So yun. So it's a balance, no?
Yeah.
So productivity wise, it's something that we're still working on, but at least there's music that can make him happy. So yun, Mikael, I'm just speaking from experience. How about
Siguro
you,
yung
Jan?
mga iba, I'm taking side of the other mga parents, no. Siyempre minsan may mga hobby na very expensive. Di ba? And let's face it, also mga anak ha, na hindi naman, di ba? Ang palaging sinasabi ng mga parents ha, hindi pinupulot ang pera.
Yes, you also need to teach them
Di ba? So, mayroon talagang balanse, no, na give and take, no. Hindi pwedeng may ibigay lahat kasi hindi naman, no, hindi naman kayang ibigay ng parents. So, huwag lang kayong masaktan din, mga bata, pag ninabigay. Kasi tingnan din ninyo, no, yung capacity ng mga parents.
Correct.
Capacity ng mga parents.
Yep.
But again,
Sa akin din.
mga parents is love na love kayo. Ako personally, diba, kung kaya ibigay ko lahat. Di ba? Kaya lang, di ba? Meron talagang mga limitation. So,
May limitations.
hindi natin
Correct.
Ako din kasi minsan I would support minsan kasi potential pa rin din ang tanong ni Micaela eh. Kasi sometimes we look at at as of this time as a parent yung isang gusto ng anak baka in the future hindi yun siya low ang chance na magiging low ang income. Baka yung gusto niya in the future magiging good na ang income, no? We always do that. And later on, I would say na siguro as the child will grows up and then yung gusto niya especially young na magugustuhan na gusto niya yun makikita din niya kung ano talaga especially if she or he has his own needs. So makikita na din niya madi-discover na niya na talaga itong napili ko hindi pala ito nagiging potential for me to have to earn much money. Kailangan ko talagang mag-shift. No, sabi mo nga, Coach Is, mag-mindset different na naman talaga, no? Ako for me, I would allow it, no? For me, honestly, and let him or her discover in the future kung ano yung gusto niya. Madali naman talaga. But still, we guide the child, our son or our daughter in that aspect na Kasi
Yeah.
naman kaysa ibara mo kaagad, wala yan, walang kwenta yan, hindi ka magiging mayaman ng ganyang kurso mo, parang mga ganyan na mga dialogue, 'di ba?
Correct.
Especially now 'no, na ang mindset ng mga young parents, if you get this course so that you can go abroad, like that 'no, may mga ganyan na mga mindset din ng ibang mga parents. So that is just my answer to you,
We
Micaela.
also need to remember lang, coach, that success, the definition of success is very relative. So my definition
Yeah,
of success may not be the same definition as my child's, no? So
yeah.
yun lang, baka yung definition niya ng success, let's say she will be able to cook a very good meal for her family,
Mm,
every day. That's successful for her, no? Whereas yung isang
mm,
bata naman, success sa kanya means pera and all. So, you
Yeah.
know, you cannot gauge your child's success based on your definition of it, no? But
correct,
Basta
correct.
balance
ang
lang.
definition ko lang sa success is more success, more relatives. Kasi kung successful ka na, marami na nakakilala sa'yo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
May ano si Micaela, oh, mas lower ang chance na mag-fail or give up yung bata kasi sasabihin niya sa self niya, "Ginusto ko, kaya ko, kakayanin ko."
Yes.
Oh, see?
Yes. Ang ganda. That's a
Talaga,
very good
Thank you.
mindset,
Thank you,
Oo,
Mikael.
good
yeah.
Yes.
mindset yan.
Wow.
Yes.
May
Yeah.
may maganda talaga ang mga engagement natin. Sige lang 'no.
Thank
I
you.
let my son take a break my school. I was devastated, but I felt that my son will be more devastated if I push what I wanted to happen. So far, he
Yes.
is doing okay. From Cheryl Redoble Ginto.
Yeah,
Thank you,
from
Ma'am Che.
Cebu.
Her
Yeah.
Wow,
son
from
is doing
Cebu.
very, very
Mm.
well
Yes.
in what he wants to do.
Yeah,
So
sarap ng mga
at a
produkto.
very young age, no?
Okay, I will give you an example rin, no, Coach Loretta, no, close to my
Oo.
heart kasi it happened in the family. Pero na akong pamangkin, di ba?
Mm.
3 times na, no, na mga kurso niya,
Alin?
di ba? Hindi nakapag-continue.
Oo.
Continue.
Oo, yeah, sige.
Kasi gusto ng parent talaga na ito, number 1, number 3. So hindi talaga, so in short, no, siya, no, nag-stop talaga
Stop
siya
siya.
everything.
And
Okay, and one may breakthrough na nangyari. Sabi niya, I want to go abroad. Sabi niya,
Oh.
okay, Japan. So sabi ng parents niya, no, hindi pwede. Parang gano'n, no. But again, I see the dream, no. And saka, grabe, I never saw him very focused on the study. And ang hirap pala magpunta ng Japan, ha. Kailangan magaling ka mag-Nihongo, di ba? And
Mag-Nihongo.
mga exams. So, and indeed, no, nakapunta siya and stayed there for 3 years.
yeah.
So
And
It
imagine.
was not all those courses that
Yes.
he took, no? It was not kasi parang ang thinking talaga natin academic di ba?
yes.
But what got him to Japan was actually a vocational course.
Yes. Nag-test na
And he
siya.
did very
And
well.
now, ang pa siya ngayon, no?
Instructor siya
Instructor,
ngayon.
institute siya. So, di ba, yung mga gusto ng mga parents, no? Na iba talaga yung gusto ng mga bata. And may joke na ako sa kanya kasi nagpadala siya ng pera sa parents niya. Tinanong ko yung kapatid ko, ngayon, sinong mas malaki ang sahod? Joke. But again, what I'm trying to see here is that mayroong mga talaga, may mga dreams ang mga bata na yun nga, siguro we have to discern na kailangan nating suportahan. No?
Correct. Sabi pa nga ni Doc Arwin is, God works in mysterious ways and He would put us in something that we cannot understand firsthand, but later on would thank Him for being at the right place at the right time. Yeah, true.
Thank you,
Sabi,
Doc.
sabi daw ni Ma'am Che, break from school.
Yes, his son took a break from school.
Namin
Yeah.
kasi, siguro culture din ng Filipino kasi, no, parents, coaches na, Coach Sen and Coach Sisoy na, ano talaga yung may degree na matapos ang mga anak
Diploma.
natin, diploma. Yeah. Kasi sa ibang bansa, no, even at the age of 18, pwede na hindi mag-university ang bata,
Basta high
may
school
trabaho
graduate.
na, high school na. Siguro yun naman siguro ang idea ng senior high program natin. Kaya nga lang, medyo parang naiba ang nag-shift parang naging academic pa rin, no?
Yes.
Yeah, that is my personal observation as a teacher
You are the
also.
teacher.
Yeah. Kaya nga sabi ko, we are preparing our children, our students in a way that the best yung mga skills nila, but still parang academic preparations pa rin din ang senior high natin, no, na makikita natin talaga na sana yung skill ng mga bata, yung experience ng pamangkin mo, Coach Sisoy, no, na may mga bata kasi coach na ayaw talaga mag-aral ng 4-year course but they're
Yes.
very good in welding, they're very good in
That's it.
mechanics, yung mga
Mm-mm.
ganyan. Oo.
Mm-mm.
Kasi minsan mag-i-insist tayo parents na ay talaga iba pa naman culture natin kailangan maraming ug sa Bisaya pa daghang sumpay sa pangalan no.
Oo,
Mm-mm.
kasi may mga parents kasi Coach Loretta, may mga collection niya ng diploma, di ba, sa bahay.
Yeah.
Nakadisplay yan. Eh, kulang kasi wala kang diploma. So,
Oo,
hindi sila fulfilled.
that
Yeah.
example nga itong son ni Cheryl, no? Cheryl Ginto, no?
Mm.
She did say break in school, but look at where he is right now, no? He's very young, but he's very successful with his croissants
Present
business, no? Ang
business.
galing
Wow.
mag-bake ng batang
Yeah.
yan, no? So
You see?
yun, di ba? So it doesn't have to be academic. You know, a child doesn't have to focus on, push them really na dapat academically magaling or what. So baka yung interest iba eh. Diba?
Kaya
So
siguro
good job there,
sabi,
Cherry.
sige we always thought yung mga lasinggero at tambay namin ng mga titos wala ng pag-asa pero one day they decided na mag-take ng welding sa TESDA. Now lahat sila ay nasa Canada na. Everyone has their
See?
own time to shine. It's God's right time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kaya nga.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mga lasinggero.
Siguro,
Bakit sila naglalasing sa Canada, di ba, Michael?
So,
Social.
may pambayad na sila. Hindi na sila
Pambayad na
umaasa.
yeah. Siguro, ano talaga, no? Okay, thank you daw, sabi ni Ma'am Coaches. Okay. Siguro, this is a high time for us parents, no? Filipino parents, really to look at the skill of our children na talagang we do away with the diploma na lahat na ilalagay natin sa ating na lahat, no? Siguro, this time for pamalandong or reflection. Yes. Sabi ko, I would always quote you, Coach Siso, yung mind setting talaga is very important, no? Change of mind setting is very important. Okay, ganda. Sige lang, it's 9:42. May ano pa si Ma'am Che, may habol. Pakibasa, Coach Sen.
Is it wrong to guide your child into what preferable vocational profession in the future or profession in the future? Like I suggested for my young 13-year-old daughter to take medicine in the future, but she would rather say, I would like to be a lawyer. It would be too early for now, but I wanted her to prepare herself. You know, it's good to be giving suggestions, no, and giving her choices, no. So it's good to be talking about these things. Not hindi lang na ikaw lang ang nagde-decide for everything. You also give the child a say on what he really wants, what her interests really lie on. No? So yun ang you just need to balance it talaga. Cheryl.
Sabi ko nga, Cheryl, sabi ko, yung anak ko gusto mag-medtech, wala kaming capacity. So, we always have to make, parang bargaining, no? Kung ano talaga. And then, maybe your child with your, babae ba ito niya? Or,
daughter,
a daughter. Daughter. Maybe she could have as she grows older, as she matures, makikita niya siguro kung ano talaga ang gusto niya. No, sometimes ano yung skill niya, you have really to let the child really makikita niya ang skill niya, magiging doctor ba siya o magiging lawyer, and you as a mom would always appreciate that na ano talaga yung maganda sa kanya, no, yung value na ano mo sa kanya, no. These are two beautiful professions, no, to be a doctor and to be a lawyer. Pero saan siya doon? Makikita mo naman siguro ngayon at the age of 13, di ba? Makikita na yung interest ng bata. Okay?
Yes.
Sige.
Yes.
So, it's 9:44, maybe.
Ganda ng talakayan natin, ha? Parang lang, no? Dumaan lang.
Parang dumaan lang. Talaga, pag if it is family matters, marami talaga tayong mapapag-usapan and marami talagang mga inputs and ideas ang mga viewers natin na may bibigay sa atin. So, Coach Sisoy and Coach Senas, your parting words?
Okay, so again, I would like to thank doon sa mga avid natin ng mga viewers and nagko-comment. The success of this program is hindi lang sa amin but again, your participation, and we are also sinabi ko pa yan palagi, we are learning here. We are a work in progress and we really appreciate your presence. Kung may time kayo, please join us. We need your insights. We need your insights here.
Yes.
Let's help build better children and better family.
Yes.
Better family in the future.
Yeah, that's true. No, and we will appreciate Ma'am Sheno. I only one condition with my children: set a goal. Yeah, true. Once you have attained that, then you can do something else. When they were young, every time they want to learn as an instrument, play sports, bawal. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
No, thank you. So,
Thank you.
sabi nila
Thank you.
Ning, what a wonderful conversation. Salamat po. Thank you, Ning. Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you,
trip.
Lou.
Thank you, Lu. Sige.
Yes.
So
Ah,
this is another night of inspiration and learning. Thank you very much, Coach Siso and Coach Sina, yes, no, for
thank you,
that
Coach.
ano talaga. So maganda ang ate. We look forward for another Tuesday evening.
Yes.
So see you
Yes.
all next Tuesday.
See you next
See you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday, ha?
Yeah. And
Yes, and
then
look forward to another very exciting discussion on family
yeah, family
matters. So
matters.
see
Okay,
you. See you
and
next Tuesday.
magdala kayo ng bagong kasama.
Yes.
Bawat isa,
And
magdala ng isa. That
yeah.
would be a good,
Yeah, you can continue sharing our episode tonight and share it with your friends. No, kasi
Yes.
marireplay po ito ang aming program. So good
Ah,
night
okay.
Okay.
everyone and
Good
see you
Thank
night.
all.
Thank you,
you.
Coach
See
Loretta,
you
Coach
next
Joel.
Tuesday.
Thank you.
Coach Joel.
Sige.
Bye.
Bye-bye. God
Good
bless
night everyone.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
How do you explain? How do you describe a love that goes from east to west and runs as deep as it is wide? You know all our hopes, Lord, you know all our fears. Words could not express the love we feel, but we long for you to hear. So listen to our heart, hear our spirit sing, a song of praise that flows from those you have redeemed. Words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. But when words are not enough to tell you of our love, just listen to our heart. If words could fall like rain from these lips of mine, if I had 1,000 years, I would still run out of time. So if you listen to my heart, every beat will say, thank you for the life, thank you for the truth, thank you for the way. Listen to our heart. Oh, please listen. Hear our spirit sing. And hear us sing. A song of praise that flows. A song of praise from those you have redeemed. And we will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God. But when words are not enough to tell you of our love, just listen to our heart.
Hearts that listen. Sama-sama sa TLC.